All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashet Dabadah, the house of David. I'm Ayashetab.
I'm Karatazah.
I'm Cologne.
Coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, you are the true children of the scriptures, all right? The true children of the Bible that speaks of for salvation. Salvation belongeth unto you and you alone, okay? 1/3 of the nation of Israel, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, looking like the other nations, looking like the heathens, but father's line goes back to Israel, all right? You are the true children of Israel. 1/3 of the nation will be saved for believing upon the testimony that is being spoken of here today, as well as been spoken of the last 40 plus years, starting from Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, the other elders and the bishops, all right, all the way to the newest brother making his body a living sacrifice out there on the highways and byways, and the 100% doctrine coming out of GMS. 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish and die, will be deleted, will be canceled, will cease to exist on this side, will not see salvation for hating the name of Yahweh, which means he is, he to be, he exists. All right, Bahashem in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. Bahashem in the name, Ruach Kodash, Holy Spirit or Spirit Holy. All right, for not believing in those true names and the testimony that is given here today, it'll ultimately be to your demise. All right, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has us brothers out here fishing for the hopeful elect, and I don't want to ratazah we be of that number. All right, starting with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. All right, today we're going to get into a lesson on a topic that yet, as the apostle says, come back around again. All right. Of the speckled bird and the Gentile foreigners, all right. This has continued to come back around, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai says, all right. It's a repetition, all right. Standing there fast in the faith and understanding what it is that you have learned and what you have been taught, and not detouring from such a thing. All right, you have to believe in this doctrine in 100% truth to know and understand that it is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's ministry and it is his will and his purpose to divide the nations as he has seen fit. All right, but without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into these scripts, Lord willing, be edifying unto the body. All right, can start in Genesis 9 and 8.
This Genesis 9 and 8.
Speak up a little bit.
This Genesis 9 and 8. And the Most High spoke unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you.
Right, so here it is. Noah, all right, had a promise. He had a promise that was given unto him. All right, and understanding that, it is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai who has made this promise. Okay, this was not a promise made by men. This was a promise made by the Most High. All right, and ultimately his only begotten son as well. Okay? You got it.
Oh.
26.
Oh, 26.
All right, so that'd be...
Genesis 9, 26.
Yep, 9 and 26.
This is Genesis 9 and 26. And he said, Blessed be Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thou power of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant.
God, blessed be the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He said for who? Shem. All right, because Noah had 3 sons. And what was his sons? Shem, Ham, and Japheth. All right, and we understand, the blessing first came, was given unto Noah. Noah then passed that blessing on to who? Shem. All right, so starting that line of the blessing, because what was Canaan, Ham meant to be? Right? Ham was meant to be a servant. That's why here in the Zondervan's dictionary, it tells you, Ham is not the father of the Negro. All right? That separation was made from the beginning of time, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has always made apparently clear in the scriptures. All right, you got it. 27.
Okay. And the Most High shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant.
Right, and Canaan shall be his servant.
Yeah, the one.
All right. So, hey, who's going to be the servant of Japheth? All right. Hey, the other brother. All right. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. That means, hey, Shem is over them all. Okay. Then Japheth would be the second. And then the third, guess what? The third is the last. All right. So therefore, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai has always given his divine order how things are supposed to run. He said the promise would come out of Shem. All right. So, hey, Noah received the promise, and that promise went on to the seed of Shem. All right. And if you want to know more about the count, read the story. All right. Go to chapter 11 and read more in detail of the story. All right. Hey, and if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, it will continue, to bring edification unto you. Okay. You got it. Genesis 11 and 10.
This is Genesis 11 and verse 10. It reads, "These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begat Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after he begat Arphaxad 500 years and begat sons and daughters. And Arphaxad lived 35 years and begat Salah."
Right. So here it is. Hey, Shem had offspring. Okay. And with Shem having the offspring, when he had those offspring, hey, that promise was given unto who again? It was given unto Shem. All right. So being that Shem had the promise, that means his offspring there had the promise, or had, let me better yet say, had the capability for the promise. All right. Until it was time for that promise to be given. As the brother drops down to 26, hey, you'll go ahead and find that.
On verse 26, it says, "And Terah lived, Terah lived 70 years and begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran."
All right, so who are our forefathers? Shem, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, and Shem, all right, begot Abraham. Abraham, right, his name was, before it became Abraham, it was Abram. All right, and being that that is the case, there goes that promise that is in the seed of Shem's line. Okay, so now we've researched the seed going from Shem to Abram. All right, and drop down to 30 for me.
Yep. Verse 30, it says, "But Sarai was barren; she had no child." Is that what you wanted?
Salakia. 27.
Okay. Genesis 11 and 27. "Now these are the generations of Terah. Terah begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran begat Lot." Want me to read?
Yeah,
through 30?
read through 30, Salakia.
Okay. "And Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his nativity in Ur of the Chaldees. And Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarah, and the name of Nahor's wife Milcah. The daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. But Sarah was barren; she had no children."
God. So here it is. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is here establishing a lineage and a bloodline. All right. He has established it from Noah through Shem. All right. Through Abram, which his name will be changed later on in the scriptures to Abraham. All right. Father of many nations. All right. This is why Yahweh Shem Yahushai has established this. Okay. And this very thing was to make sure that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had who he desired and who he wanted. All right. At any other time, he could have put that seed and brought forth that blessing through that line. But he chose it within who? Abraham. All right. Just as Abraham had another son, which was who? Ishmael. Right. So Ishmael was his son, but the promise was not in Ishmael. Okay. The promise was in Isaac. All right. Genesis 12, 1 through 3.
This is Genesis 12, starting at 1. Now Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from the father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curses thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Right. Hey, and this is matter of fact a beautiful point where Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has given the blessing unto Abram, which is Abraham. All right. He has given that blessing unto the nation of Israel, the forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, starting with Noah, Seth, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. Is where the blessings have come from came from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for the nation of Israel. All right.
You meant to say Shem. We said Seth.
Shem.
Seth was a part of the chosen seed line too, but that goes further back to one of Adam's sons.
The water. So here it is. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has promised and has that promise that has been given unto the nation of Israel. Okay? There's no other way that you could go about it. All right? It has already been ordained since the beginning. He has already had the blueprint how he wanted this thing to go.
Right.
All right? And just as we know that at that time, Lot, all right, Lot was spoken of in the scriptures, but was the blessing unto Lot at that time? No, Lot had to be born back through the seed, right? Because reincarnation is real. Whose father? Who was Lot's father? Was Lot's father Abraham? No, it was his brother. Lot had a brother. All right. But we know, through the scriptures and through reincarnation and being taught the 100% truth, all right, that you are reincarnated through your father's seed, all right, through your father's line, the lineage of your father. So understanding ultimately that Lot, is what? A part of the elect. Lot is an Israelite.
Yeah.
All right?
I'll grab a quick
Go.
on that.
All right? The scriptures are not of any private interpretation. Just don't let the liar teach you. And that liar is Esau, Edom, and these false prophets.
This is 2 Peter 2 and verse 7. It says, and I'm just going to read to the point. It says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them is seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And that shows that, Lot would, be reincarnated as an Israelite because he's righteous. All right, that's why he was delivered from Sodom and Gomorrah. So that proves that Lot was was a part of belongs to Israel.
God. And this Lot ultimately was what? To bring forth Moab and
Moab and Ammon.
Ammon. The water. Moab and Ammon. I thought Joffrey for a second. Moab and Ammon. All right. Because he was not yet a seed of Israel.
Yeah. But see that righteous seed line stops right there at Lot. Because they you go into the story of Lot, how Ammon and Moab were brought forth was a unrighteous thing.
And that's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, making nations out of making Abraham father of many nations. All right? Father of many nations. It's all the same seed of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? It goes back all the way to the beginning. All right? It does not fail. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's word is assured and true. Okay?
Come back void.
It'll never come back void. No matter what you devils think. Okay? Genesis 13, 14 and 16.
What does that mean?
was after that?
14 and 16. 15. 1, 4, and 4 through 6.
Okay, one jump down before. Okay,
We good.
So Genesis 13 and verse 14 says, "And Yahweh said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now thine eyes, and look from the place where thou art northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed forever. And I will make my seed as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered."
Wait a minute. Go back and read that last script again. Let's see what it says and listen closely. All right? Because this is imperative that you hear what is said. What is being said unto the church. Go ahead.
Yeah, Genesis 13 and 16. And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth.
I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth. All right? As the dust. Thy seed. So Abraham being the father of many nations, and you, where's dust at? Everywhere. What does it get? On everything. All right? Go ahead.
It says, so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered.
We are still waiting for Esau Edom to number the dust of the earth. All right? You can't.
It's an impossible task.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's in Jeremiah 31. You know, if you can count, all the stars,
Search the depths of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai put these impossible tasks in front of you because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is impossible to put in a box. All right?
Yeah. I'm going to read verse 15 in the NLT. Genesis 13 and 15 in the NLT, it says, "I am giving all this land as far as you can see to you and your descendants as a permanent possession."
God. And that's funny because I had it in the NLT too. I forgot to say that too. Hey, call out Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah. A permanent possession.
Yep.
Will not be removed, but that birthright gets moved.
Yep.
It gets passed on to a descendant. That's why, I'm sure you got it in there. It says, in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
Yep. Yep. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has said. All right. 15. We go. It's going to come up. It's in there.
This is 15:1. After these things, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai came to Abram in a vision, saying, "Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield and thou exceeding great reward."
Right. I am thy shield and that exceeding great reward. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushai said this to who? Abram. All right. Who was later surnamed Abraham. All right. This is what belongs to Israel. All right. This is a perfect example. Like the brother says, hey, I don't want the now. He told the king to keep his money. Keep his money. Only pay the men that were fighting with me. All right. But to let you say that you have given me nothing. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, thou great and faithful servant. All right. I will give you the promise for the later because you obeyed me now. All right. This is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Having mercy, having honor to what he deemed to have honor unto. All right, because brothers and sisters got to understand that, 1/3 of the nation of Israel receive a certain type of honor and respect from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, he's not a respecter of persons. Right, but for your obedience, which you have shown unto him, how would not Yahweh Bashem Yahushai have respect for you for obeying his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability? That's why he had the mercy and the grace for you in the first place. He had already ordained you to be able to receive this blessing. So therefore, you are already one of his favorites. Something being your favorite means you have a respect and a care and a love for it. All right? So know what it is for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to have that for you. All right? That he didn't cast you aside. Adawana Ratazah, we be those men. And you men and women and children out there who are listening, be those as well. Okay? You got it.
Jumping down to 4, Genesis 15:4. And behold, the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai came upon me.
Go ahead and start that over again. Slow down. You said Shane.
Oh,
yeah.
as I said, come. This is Genesis 15:4. And behold, the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai came unto him, saying, This shall not be thou heir, but he that shall come forth out of thine own bowels should be thou heir.
Right. Who should not be thou heir? All right. The one that was not thy heir was who? Ishmael. All right. Even though Ishmael came from the bowels, hey, he had already promised that his promise was going to be in who? Isaac. Okay. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, is once again determines where he wants it to go, who he wants it to give to. All right. He had all those Israel of Salakia. He had all the seed line of the promise before Abram. All right. That he could have gave it unto, but he chose Abram to give it to bring it forth unto. He was the chosen vessel. He was the one. All right. And just as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, deemed Isaac as the one. Okay? You got it?
And he brought him forth abroad and said, Look now towards heaven and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. Then he said unto him, So shall thou seed be. And he believed in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and he counted it to him for righteousness.
Right. He counted it to him for righteousness, knowing that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai would make good on his word. All right. He has never said anything to lead him astray. All right. He's returned everything that he said unto him. He's given him the promise. He's seen, the glory and the majesty of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He had the first-hand account from delivering him out of the war. He had the first-hand account from receiving Lot. All right. When he went to retrieve Lot from his captivity. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has shown him the grace and the mercy and the love. All right. So he counted to what? He counted it all good. Everything's okay. Hey, his word stands by me and I stand by his word. All right. And really, we stand by his word first and foremost, but his word stands by me because that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has ordained. All right. For the 1/3 of his nation. All right. You got it. Genesis 17.
And what verse?
1 drop down to 5 and through 7.
Come. Genesis 17:1. It says, And when Abraham, let me start over. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty power. Walk before me and be thou perfect.
Right. He said, walk before me and be thou perfect. Hey, do the things that it is required of you to do as I require you to do them. All right. And that goes against this world's philosophy as do as thy wilt. All right. That the Most High and his only begotten Son says, come as you are. All right. You can't come as you are because who you are is a piece of all right. You're a piece of dog crap. All right. You're a trash unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hey, even in our cleanest state, we are still trash unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. In this point in time, even though we are practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts, we are still filthy. Okay. We still have to wear abominable fabrics. Yep. eat our bread defiled. All right, but it is through the grace and mercy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that the acceptance is there. That says, oh, I see what you're doing. I take account and I take heed to what you're doing, that you're at least trying for me, and not the way that you want to try, the way that I demanded you to be to the best of your ability. All right? He said our sins would be as filthy rags, as a menstruous woman. All right? He put us away as a menstruous woman. All right? Having a cycle. All right? Does her cycle last forever? No. Her cycle lasts for a time period. All right? A time. Hey, and then she comes back what? Clean. So such as Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is doing to the nation of Israel. All right? Are we an unclean woman right now? All right?
Yep. Genesis 17:5. Neither shall thy name anymore be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
Father of many nations. All right? Goes to show how Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has set up this thing. All right? That Israel, hey, is the former of all things. All right? That he has set his seed, all right, to be the father of many nations. Because the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob goes back to what? Yahushai. All right? All Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has done was to establish the world as it is. All right? And for even these other nations to bring forth and come forth. All right? You have righteous vessels unto honor and vessels unto dishonor. The vessels unto honor would be the Israelites, first and foremost. All right? There's other nations that are Hebrews, but they're not Israelites. Okay? Hey, because what did it say about Japhet? All right? It said he would be second.
Yeah.
All right.
Japhet was second and Ham was third.
Ham would be third.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So Japhet has a servant of Ham. All right? Ham would be Japhet's servant. But who's going to serve Israel? Everyone.
Yep.
All right? And this is the blessing of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has for his nation, his chosen line. All right? Through the seed, through the blood of the Lamb, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has divided many nations. All right? Through the blood of the Lamb. If you can receive that. All right? You got it.
I'm reading down to
7.
Okay.
And then you'll actually drop and then go 15 through 19.
Okay. This is Genesis 17:6. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a power unto thee, and to thy seed after thee.
Right. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai determined that the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob would be that seed, would be that lineage. Yeah. Okay? You got it.
Yeah. Dropping down to verse, you said 15, right?
Yep.
Verse Genesis 17:15, and the power said unto Abraham, as for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed, and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto the power, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. And the power said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
So there it goes. He said, but wait a minute. I had a first son, my eldest son, who was born first.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but wait. Right? He had to ask and say, hold on, time out. Right? Hey, who else did that? All right? It happened many times throughout the scriptures. Did not Jacob do that? Ephraim and Manasseh?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
It's Yahweh Bashimi al-Rashai said, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but that's not who I chose. What did he say? Hey, what did he say when they talked about the apostle Paul? All right? Hey, for all the things that he has done, but he is a vessel chosen by me. It goes by Yahweh Bashimi al-Rashai's selection and election.
Yeah.
He does the picking.
Right. And who he chose was Isaac. All right. But he goes on to say, hey, Ishmael's going to be a mighty nation. All right. He's going to have, hey, he's second. He has a servant.
Respecter of no person.
Right. Respecter of no person. He has a second, but he's not the one. He's not the one. Okay. Isaac is the one. All right. You got it.
That was, I believe that was 19.
Yeah, that was 19.
Salakia, you got 19. Genesis 19. Salakia.
Genesis 19.
In verse 34 through 38.
Okay. This is Genesis 19, starting at 34. And it should come to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesterday night with my father. Let us make him drunk wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may perceive seed of our father.
Right.
Preserve the water. Preserve seed of our father.
Right. And so now this is Lot. Okay? And Salakia, I know that transition right there was kind of abrupt. Right? But this is taking it back to that story of Lot. Okay? Because what did Lot receive? We know that Lot is going to be reborn an Israelite. All right? But this was that portion, all right, of that unrighteous act, going to show, hey, this is why this seed is not accepted. All right?
You want me to read in the NLT?
Yeah, you can read it in the NLT.
Yeah. This is Genesis 19 and 34. The next morning, the older daughter said to her younger sister, I had sex with our father last night. Let's get him drunk with wine again tonight and go in and have sex with him. That way we will preserve our family line through our father.
Right. So here it is. These, if you know the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, these Lot's daughters thought that, hey, this was the end. This is it. All right. This is the end all to be all. Hey, everybody's gone after then. I guess we have to do what we have to do. All right. But this was Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, hey, bringing forth what? Bringing forth other nations. All right. Hey, they would be considered Hebrews. All right. But they would not be the chosen seed. All right. Establishing that, hey, they are Hebrews, but they are not, hey, Israelites. Okay? Go ahead and read.
Back in Genesis 19 and 35. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him. And he proceeded not when she lay down and when she arose.
Right, so he was drunk out of his mind. He got plastered, and he did not know who was who and what was what. All right, he knew that there was a female placed in front of him, and what happens? Hey,
You might not even know on that.
right? He didn't know.
It's that movie.
He's. I'm just saying a female because she's pregnant now, but he didn't know that. Hey, he had no recollection of what happened. All right.
Or something like that. Yeah.
He was hey out of his mind.
That's why the Most High said, "Don't drink to be drunken,"
Right.
because things like that can happen to you. You
Well, they got him extremely drunk.
Right, they got him extremely
like
drunk.
blackout them. They're drunk.
Right.
That's enough.
Or
He didn't.
He was beyond blackout.
Right. He didn't know. He had no recollection of what happened. All right? Because here it is. Lot was a just man.
Yeah.
All right? Do you think Lot would have continued in that type of wickedness, that type of folly? Here it is. He offered his daughters. All right? Did he not offer to his daughters to the men? All right? That came to take the other men that came to visit Lot? All right? Those angels that came said, let us know those men that are with you. All right? Lot said, no. Here's my daughters. Do as you will with them. Okay?
We don't want your daughters.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is just in all his ways and knew exactly what he was doing. Okay? Knowing that Lot was a just man. Okay? And was willing to give his daughters up for that act. So that act wouldn't be committed upon Salakia, those men. All right? Yeah.
You said 38.
Yeah, 38.
Con.
I think you're on 37. Or 36. Yeah, you're on 36.
I'm on 36. Con. Genesis 19 and 36. This were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son and called his name Moab. And the same is the father of the Moabites until this day.
Right. Moab would be the so-called Chinese. All right. That's who your Moabites are. All right. Go ahead.
And the younger Shur also bare a son and called his name Ben-Ami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon. Ammon until this day.
Right. So here it is. Yahweh Shem Yahushai has established with the so-called Japanese. All right. This was Yahweh Shem Yahushai's will, to bring forth another nation. All right. Knowing that they're Hebrews, but they're not Israelites. Okay. According to the scriptures and according to the faith and the records that are being shown here in the scriptures of Yahweh Shem Yahushai with 100% truth and doctrine. All right. Being able rightly to discern, what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has done and why he has done it. We are in the time where Yahweh Shem Yahushai has revealed these secrets and made it plain upon tables. All right? To those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. All right? Genesis 21, 9 through 13. And there'll be Genesis 25, 1 through 6.
Genesis 21 and verse 9. It says, And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had born unto Abraham, mocking. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, Cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac.
Right. So here it is. Yahweh Shem Yahushai confirmed yet again. He don't get the blessing. All right? He doesn't get the blessing. Sarah said, My Lord, can you cast her out? Have her take her child too. That's not, even though he belonged to me, he don't belong to me. Goodbye. All right? Because we understand, that bondwoman is not sovereign. All right? Only at this time, Yahweh Shem Yahushai had let that woman be sovereign. Why? To bring forth another nation. All right? Because who did Ishmael become?
Arabs.
Right.
Arabs, yeah.
So Ishmael became a strong nation. All right? Gave that woman a certain amount of sovereignty so that nation could come to pass. All right? This is all a divine intervention by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to establish as he sees fit. In this time period, you had nations being born. All right? And the nation of Israel. All in this time period. The promise was still moving forward. Okay, you got it.
What am I reading down to?
Reading down to 13.
Okay. Verse 11. It says, And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son. And the Most High said unto Abraham, Let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice, for in Isaac shall thy seed be called, and also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed.
Right. So, hey, it was still yet a blessing that Yahweh Shem Yahushai had performed, making another nation out of the seed of who? Abraham, because Abraham is what? Father of many nations. All right. So that means anything that came out of Abraham was what? A nation unto itself that he has established. Now we know that who are the so-called Ishmael
or Arabs.
Right. And how just look.
They like Jake. I mean,
hey, look.
not the chosen.
Hey, look at what they have done. Look at the protest that they held just to say, hey, we not taking this snit no more. All right? In the last couple of weeks. All right? This is a great nation. All right? Is not the greatest nation though. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai made good on his promise that they would be a great and fruitful nation. All right? There's going to be a lot of concubines coming from over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right? They're going to be the ones, a lot of those women are going to be the ones to teach these Israelite women when they come back. All right? How to be women, how to be effeminate. All right? Under the women of Israel who are of the elect. Okay? It is Yahweh Shem Yahushai who knows what he is doing. He knows what he has done. So anything that you believe in your own feeble mind is just that, a feeble thought. All right? Yeah, I think that was it on that.
Yeah. You said 1 through 7?
1 through 6.
Okay. This is Genesis chapter 25. Starting at 1. Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah. Oh man, he's gonna be. Oh man.
I'll pick up.
Yeah.
This is Genesis 25 and 1. It says, then Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah, and she bare him Zimran and Jokshan and Medan and Midian and Ishbak and Shua, and Jokshan begat Sheba and Dedan, and the sons of Dedan were Asherim and Letushim and Leumim.
It could drop down to 6.
Right.
It's a lot, kid. It's a lot.
I mean, I'm at 4. Right?
Yeah. I thought that was 3.
And that was 3. It says, and the sons of Midian, Ephah, and Epher, and Hanok, and Abida, and Eldaah. All these were the children of Keturah, and Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac, but unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts away, Abraham gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac his son, while he yet lived eastward into the east country.
Right. So here it is. Hey, there goes that many nations. All right. Some of the many nations that he has set forth. All right. Many nations came out of the seed of Abraham. All right. Therefore, hey, the world, now has more of a foothold of nations. All right. From Abraham. All right. Which is the father of many nations. Okay. He gave them gifts, but he sent them away and made them separate from who? Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the promise given to? Isaac. Who was everything really given to? Isaac. All right? And then who did Isaac beget? All right, we know that Isaac begot Jacob. All right, and that understanding that is the seed line of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay. You want to get to the birth of Jacob and Esau?
Yeah.
And just go right there. 25. And then can you go to Numbers?
Oh, you want to go when she was struggling in the womb, or just 2 nations? 23. I can start at 23.
Yeah, start at 23.
All right, come. This is Genesis 25 and 23. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And one people should be stronger than the other people, and the elder should serve. The elder should serve the younger.
Right, the elder shall serve the younger. 2 manner of people and 2 nations. What nation? Esau, Edom, and Jacob. All right, surnamed Israel, Yasharallah, he prince of the power. All right, so this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai yet again establishing a nation. All right, here it is. 2 nations are breaking off from the womb, the same womb this time, the same mother and the same father. All right, but he has made it clear unto those who have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. 2 manner of people, 2 nations are in thy womb. All right, you got it.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, they were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, like all over and hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Right, Esau. All right, Esau was the first son. All right, but it has then established. Matter of fact, can you pull second address for me? All right, because we don't want to spend too long on that, and we just get right to the point.
You want me at 6?
Yeah.
Start at
6.
7.
6 or 7. Just lock it.
Considering the things. Let's see.
Okay. Is it 8?
Go from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Esau.
Right.
Okay, come.
Yep.
This is 2nd Esdras 6, 6 and 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held the first heel of Esau.
Right, held the hand first of Esau. All right, so he held the heel of Esau. Go ahead and continue to read.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Knowing, if you go back to Genesis chapter 25 and you read how Esau sold his birthright to Jacob, all right, and then he was blessed in chapter 27 with the actual blessing of the birthright. All right, 27 and 30, I believe. All right, is where Esau, Jacob was confirmed and Esau was denied yet again. Okay, as you read through those scriptures. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, ordained it. Not only did he say aforetime and prophesied unto Sarah, all right, that this would happen. All right, as he had did unto Sarah, as he had did unto Rebekah. All right, said this is what's going to happen. This will be. This is it. All right, this is not Michael Jackson. This is it. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is it. My word will not return unto me void. All right? And from there, the 12 tribes of Israel was born.
Establishment.
And established, through Jacob. All right? As you see, on the depiction, of Jacob and his wives and his concubines. And the 12 sons that came out of his lineage. Okay? Pull Numbers.
Yep.
Oh, you got it?
This is Numbers 1 and 18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls.
The pedigree of the house of their fathers. All right? So, hey, it doesn't matter about the mother. It only matters about the father, hey, who has laid seed in that woman.
Right? That's their stock.
All right. So who has ordained that? That was Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It says it in the scriptures. Knowing that the promise has come through who? Always? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. He is the one that has made good on the promises that he performed. We didn't promise it unto ourselves. It was a promise that we received. Okay? And as throughout our captivities, hey, we started going off from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And when we did that, we got scattered amongst the other nations. Forgot who we are and whose we are. All right? Thus bringing forth into full circle the scriptures. All right? That one day we would repart. As the Song of Moses said, let this song be a witness against you. All right? Against you and for you. That you will go off, as Moses said. What he said that in the book of, what was that, Exodus? Was it in Exodus, I want to say 37, where he says, you will go off, right? I fear when I am gone that you will revolt.
As soon as he leaves, that they just turn
right.
and just...
Hey, but nevertheless, you don't have to get it.
Okay.
But it goes to show that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, hey, had already ordained all this to happen. All right? The Song of Moses is brought against us and unto us for a witness, to condemn us, but also for the promise of us that we will be delivered in that second covenant. All right? And from whatever brothers got now, we could just pull it out,
Okay.
and just establish. All right? Because you want to pull up, matter of fact, Colum, go ahead and pull up Romans.
Okay.
Or you got it?
I was headed there.
Never mind, he got it.
Yeah, this is Romans 9, and I'll start at 3. And it says, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises. Whose are the fathers, and of whom, concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, who is over all, power blessed forever. Amen.
God.
That's that seed comes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, that's who salvation belongs to. That's who the glory of the kingdom belongs to. Right? Ain't no way around it.
Yep. Hey, because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has promised and established it. All right, he established it in the seed. Therefore, established it in the seed. Established it in who? His servants, the prophets. Yeah, you got it.
Let me read down to 7 and
Okay.
It says, not as verse 6, not as though the word of the Most High have taken an effect for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel, saying that all Israelites aren't part of the elect, on this side. That's what not all Israel, which are of Israel, means that we know 1/3 of Israel is only going to receive, salvation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this testimony, this truth. This is verse 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That reiterates what was said in the Old Testament. All right, you have to be from the seed line of Jacob.
God.
That's who Isaac brought forth. He brought forth, as we read earlier in 2nd Esdras, that Jacob got that promise. Israel got that promise.
God.
You got it.
Oh, I had Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
Right, the seed of Abraham, my friend. All right, hey, Israel, who he's chosen. There's nobody else who throughout the scriptures have been chosen. All right, hey, to be a special, peculiar treasure unto himself, to be holy, to be set apart. Okay, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua made that apparent, and he made that a law. All right, Israel is to be set apart. Israel is to dwell in their own land. All right, it is not even lawful for an Israelite, hey, in the kingdom to come and in the kingdoms past. It was not lawful for an Israelite, hey, to enter another house of a heathen, nor a heathen to enter your house. All right, unless they were in servitude. Okay, it was never a part of our customs. All right, we were always supposed to be set aside. All right, here it is, hey, you two-turd Israelites. All right, the ones who know they're of the nation of Israel, all right, that follow upon false doctrine. Hey, you believe that you're going to go and collect riches from these heathens, or are they going to bring them to you? All right, but in your mind, you believe, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna take a little trip, and I'm gonna go get the riches from the heathen. They're tithing and everything. No, it's not gonna be it. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua said the gates will be open day and night.
Because they will be bringing everything that
Right.
belongs to Yahweh Shem Yahushua back.
They're going to be, hey, their tribute, their tithing and their tribute that is going to be paid, they're going to enter to the gates, all right, as far as they can go, all right, in the outer court, all right, bringing what is lawful and what is unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Render unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua what is Yahweh Shem Yahushua's. All right, that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua said what? Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. All right. So give him the shit that he wants right now. This is not your rest, Jake. All right, and understanding, hey, who you are and whose you are has a key point of understanding the scriptures. If you do not understand this, you will not understand what the promises, what prophecy is. Okay? You have to know who you are. All right, and every civilization. All right. You have to know, hey, who's the one in charge? The Israelites are the one in charge. All right? In the civilization to come. In civilization in times past. All right? You got it? Anybody got anything?
By you saying that, another one came to me.
Yeah.
But it was, for some of the past, was it's Jeremiah 31:33.
Pull it up.
This Jeremiah 31:33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I will put my law in their inward parts and write in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people.
Right. It should be their power and my people. All right. So, hey, who are the ones that are going to give the worship first and foremost? Who is the one truly that only can give worship to Yahweh Shem Yahushua?
Yeah.
Is the Israelites.
That's it. Yeah. Everyone will, but what you're saying, yeah.
But in essence, if you think about it, they can't.
Yeah, because Israel is the only one that serve.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah.
Right.
Because he's the servants of Yahweh.
Right. They have to give praise to the servants to be able to give Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, their praise. All right, hey, just as we cannot go straight to the Father ourselves, as Yahushua is our mediator, so are we the mediator for the heathen to Yahushua to bring it unto Yahweh. To say, Father, the whole world is in subjection and subdued under your order and your rule. Whew. Whew.
I don't think they.
I got confirmation bumps. All right? They cannot do anything without the nation of Israel bringing it before Yahushua first. Mm-hmm. You have to be an Israelite for this thing. You have to. And if you don't like it, well, piss on you. All right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has ordained it. Anybody got something?
Yeah, this is
Go.
this is gonna be Second Esdras, chapter 3, and verse I'll start at 15. It says, "And made us an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed, and unto him that thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude." All right, see that blessing got put by Esau. All right.
Hey, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, hey, is righteous in all his ways. Okay? Hey, Esau was brought up to essentially just be the whipping stick. So Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, hey, would make good on his word so it could be performed.
Right, a vessel of dishonor.
Right. Yahweh Shemi Yahushai deals with the duality. All right? This is here in the book of Matthew. It's going to be chapter 10 and verse... I'm going to start at verse 26, and it reads, "Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known." All right? So Yahweh Shemi Yahushai is making this thing known, making it known, hey, who you are and whose you are. Putting you in the remembrance that the nation of Israel has always been there throughout the scriptures, and the nation of Israel has always had the promise in the Old Testament and the New Testament that the nation of Israel, that Yahweh Shemi Yahushai said, hey, for Jacob is my servant. He's the one that is the apple of my eye. That's the one that I choose. He shall be my witness unto me. That no other family of the earth. All right? Yahweh Shemi Yahushai has said all these things about the nation of Israel. He has not once said this about another nation. It has always been the Israelites. So you're coming to tell us, the men of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, Adawan, Aratazad, that we are those men? You're coming to tell us and establish that God is for everybody?
It don't seem like it.
Yeah. Okay.
He said it throughout the scripture. I'm the God of who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Okay.
That right there justify that he's particularly for people, not for the world.
Not just justifies, testifies.
Yeah, come.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Testifies. He's already justified in his thought. But he testified it so you would fucking know it.
All right.
Salakia. Get a little round.
Are you done with that?
No, you can keep going. I'll go back and forth. It don't matter.
All right. But did you want to read down?
Yeah, I want to read to 28 though.
Yeah, go ahead.
God. So continuing on, this Matthew 10 and 27, and reads, "What I tell you in the dark, that speak ye in the light." Right. So Yahweh Shemi Yahushai said, "Speak it in the light." Hey, the light is right now. Now is the time, and now is the day. It is about high time to wake. All right, because here it is. Prophecy is unfolding, popping like popcorn, giving you and revealing the deep, dark secrets, not only of the scriptures, but of this devil, and showing the devil's nakedness, showing this devil's leg. Okay? Here it is, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai is making it plain. "And what ye hear in the ear, that preach you, Salakia, that preach ye upon the housetops." Hey, this movement, this remembrance of the movement, we are only remembering that what we were once taught. We are only now having it revealed unto us yet again that Yahweh Shemi Yahushai still loves us, that he still cares for us, that yet we are still the chosen vessels. Adawana Ratazah, we be those men, all right? But that his ministry and that his tabernacle is of men of the nation of Israel. That his promise and his love is for his nation, men, women, and children, but the 1/3 of his nation first and foremost on this side. Okay? Because don't even think, dare not let a heathen think that, hey, in the kingdom, hey, it's only the elect. No, it's all the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
All right?
Like Romans 11:26 said the all Israel.
God. That's who we serve. One who is willing to forgive and to serve, one who is willing to forgive his servants, All right, hey, and then forgiving the family and the atrocities of, as Elder Malcolm says, hey, for the nutsack Israelites. All right, it's the only way I can say it is just jumped in my mind right now. But continue on, verse 28, and it reads, "And fear not them which killeth the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and the body in hell." All right, hey, and we were destroyed in this hell for not hearkening unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We didn't know who we were. We were taken away from our heritage.
We took away from our power.
Right.
The worst captivity that Israel ever been in.
Right. We were taken away from our body. Yet, do we have the speckled bird? All right. It's a shame to look like the other nations.
Yeah.
All right. The other nations, who are they? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is beautiful. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has established the beauty in his people. So to look like a heathen nation, is to be a curse.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It puts a lot of tyranny in you, man.
Right. It's fearful.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is. You might have somebody in your family line who you think, who look like a Edomite, who look like Moabite.
Yeah.
All right. But the Spirit bear witness with our spirit. All right. That we are yet the children of the promise.
Come.
All right. You got it.
This is Ephesians 3:2. If ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of the Most High, which is given me to you word, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words, whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Hamashiach, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men. All right, and the sons of men are the heathen nations, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and the prophets by the Spirit, that the Gentiles should be fellow heirs and of the same body and partakers of the promise in Hamashiach by the gospel. And the reason why this was being said is speaking about, the Israelites that lived and dwelt amongst the heathen, all right, but their bloodline, their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Come.
All right, but now through intermingling with these nations, taking on their customs, falling away from Israelite customs, all right, then they became Gentiles. They looked and appeared to be of a heathen nation, but their spirit, as testimony of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, always resonated with them.
Come on.
I was saying, Yahweh Shai said, go not look for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Those lost sheep, those that have been scattered throughout the four ends of the world. All right, because Israel is as what? The sands of the sea.
Come on. Yep. You had something?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just grabbing
I got another one.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 11 and verse 10. It says, "And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Mm-hmm.
To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to cover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea." It goes and shows that all these other nations had Israelites within them.
God.
We'll read down one more. It says, "And he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." Everything we just was talking about, All right, explain like what precept upon precept.
God.
All right, you need to go back and check those precepts. You know, if you're teaching otherwise,
God.
if you're teaching all nations can make it, right? Because right there we could go to Acts.
Yep.
Repentance is for Israel and Israel alone, man.
Yep. Hey,
I want to get outcast real.
God. You got it.
No, it's not giving me what I want. No, it's like you. Go ahead.
I had Isaiah 49:6. Isaiah 49:6. Mike can go. Let me see. And he said, "It is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to rise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that they mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth."
All right. Light to the Gentiles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Those being Gentile foreigners. All right. Israelite foreigners. All right. Those who look like the other nations. All right. As that speckled bird. Matter of fact, can you go ahead and pull that? We didn't pull that. All right. His heritage is unto him as a speckled bird. Read that and then read that again.
This is Jeremiah 12:9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about me against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour.
Right. All these other nations came to devour the nation of Israel. All right. Because what did it say in the book of Psalms in chapter 83? Let us cut off the name of Israel so they be no more a nation, no more in remembrance.
Now you have this truth, which is being set up on that hill, as the brother brought out earlier.
Yep.
You read that right? But that light, is drawing out the nation of Israel, which is inside of these other nations.
Yep.
That's what they're being guided by. That light, the truth, and the testimony of Yahushua is pulling out. All right. And so he said his people hear his voice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You said you wanted me to hit Isaiah.
Yeah, hit it. Go ahead and read it again.
It's Isaiah. Isaiah 49:6. And he said, "It is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to rise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel."
Right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, "Rise up the tribes of Jacob and restore the reserve and restore. Yes, Salakia. Reserve the restore the preserved of Israel."
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, and those how are you preserved? All right. How is something preserved? Hey, with having having salt. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, "Has salt within yourselves. Are ye not the salt of the earth?"
You got some seasoning.
All right, so we've been preserved, throughout these other nations. Why? Because the Spirit beareth witness. All right, here it is.
Well, if you restore something, you have to
bring it back.
Right, bring it back to meaning back.
Yeah.
But that goes in. You're turning back to something.
God, you have more on that, right?
Yeah, God. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that they mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth.
Right, and light to the Gentiles, and those Gentiles are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians as well. Are those who look like the other nations? Those are the Gentiles that the scriptures are talking about. Those are the ones that were scattered through the diaspora. Right, those who were scattered through the Hellenistic period. All right, through the captivities after captivities.
Those are the only Gentiles that can receive salvation.
Right. Hey, this is the book of Romans, chapter 11, and verse 1, and it reads, "I say then, hath the power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, cast away his people? God forbid, for I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew." Which he foreknew. What is foreknew? All right. knew ahead of time,
Right.
knew a time before. Because what do you say in Amos 3, 1 and 3? All right, for you out of all the families of the earth have I known.
Yeah, it's 3 and 1.
3 and 1, Salakia. 3 and 1.
Yep.
All right.
You knew, where your lot was before he put you on this earth. Because before he sent your spirit down here the first time.
Come. Hey, Yahweh Shimei Shai knows exactly what he's doing. I'm going to go ahead and drop down. This is going to be 11 and 11, and it reads, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? The power forbid, right? Yahweh Shimei Shai forbid. All right, some were made to stumble and fall at this word. Ultimately, because 2/3 were rejected by Yahweh Shimei Shai. They would not believe upon this word. They cannot accept that there's Israelites who look like a so-called white man, Chinese man, Arabic man, all right,
Ethiopian,
that looks like anything out of the so-called black man. All right, here it is. They want to put Ham, even though they have dictionaries saying, "Hey, we're not the same people." Even if an African himself come up and say, "We're not the same people," all right, no, we're not the same. Right? And he proud to tell you we not the same. Yeah. Even though he's the lowest of the low.
He'll make sure
essentially.
He ain't black.
Right. He tells you.
I'm not black.
No, you American black. All right? He'll tell you straight up. Okay? Continuing on. But rather, therefore, Slakia, but rather, through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for the provoking them to jealousy. Right. Hey, and this was to provoke the nation of Israel, those who knew they were Israelites first, to jealousy. All right, because they did not receive the word of Yahweh Shimei Shai. They did not hearken unto the word of Yahweh Shimei Shai. And then it said, these can make it. All right, Yahweh Shimei Shai ultimately placed you right there for a stumbling block. All right, a stumbling block that he had laid aforetime that would be a stumbling block yet again today for you simple-ass simpletons. All right? Yahweh Shimei Shai has given you every clear direction to follow if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear that, hey, you have to be of the seed, your father's lineage, all right, has to be of the nation of Israel for salvation for you to have an opportunity or a shot at salvation on this go around. All right, to be able to be saved, to believe upon this testimony. 1/3 of the nation of Israel is only that can be saved and that has the testimony. 2/3 do not have the testimony, therefore cannot be saved. All right. Verse 12, and it reads, now if, Slakia, no, if the fall of them be the riches of the world and the diminishing of them diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more the fullness? For I speak to you Gentiles, insomuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, right? And who's speaking this?
Paul.
This is the apostle Paul, all right? As much as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify mine office, if by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. For if the casting away of them be the reconciliation of the world, all right, and reconciliation of that world is talking about the world of Israel, all right, that world of Israel, all right, to bring them back, the lost sheep of the nation of Israel, to bring them back unto the fold. All right, because what did Yahweh Shai say? Hey, my sheep know my voice, they hear me. All right. If you don't hear him, he says, you're not of my fold. If you're not of his fold, therefore, how could you hear him? How could you even be brought back? Because you're not of his fold. The scriptures don't contradict themselves. Okay. What shall the receiving of them be? But life from the dead. Right? And Yahweh Shem Shai has given us life from the dead. He has breathed this breath unto us, that we can receive this word, that we are magnifying his name in the glory of his office. All right, being a man of the nation of Israel. All right, no matter if you are a speckled bird, if there's speckled birds out on the highways and byways proclaiming and testifying and giving the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. It does not matter what you look like. It matters what your father's line is. All right. So, if you look like a so-called white man, so-called Chinese man, so-called Asian man, and you have it in your spirit and your spirit beareth witness, get your ass up. All right. It's high time to wake. All right.
The word ain't coming, but I know what I'm trying to say. You know that window is closing, man. You know.
Right. All right. Because I'm gonna go continue to read verse 16, and it reads, "For if the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy." If the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy. So if your father's line, goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian as well, all right, that makes you a speckled bird, that means you're holy. Mm-hmm. That means you are to be set apart. Even if you're a 2/3, you are still meant to be set apart. All right, you're set apart for a certain destruction that you'll have to receive. All right, because you're a 2/3 of the nation of Israel here on the shores of America. All right, there's a certain destruction you will receive, all right, for the disobedience that you have shown when this word has been out there, when it has been made known unto you. Continuing on, and if the root be holy, so are the branches. And if some of the branches be broken off, and thou bring a wild olive tree, weren't grafted in among them, and with them partakers, partis, bring them partakers of the roots and fatness of the olive tree. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, if you are part of the lump, if you are grafted in, you're a broken part of the branch, you did not continue in the ways, but then you were made back in remembrance of this very thing, that you are a partaker of Yahweh Shem Yahushai's gifts. You are a partaker of his ministry and his glory. No matter if you look like the other nations.
I got a pretty
all right, yeah, that's it.
What the brother was just saying, Romans 1:16, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of the Mashiach, for it is the power of the Most High unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first and also to the Greek.
All right, the Jew first and also to the Greek. The Jew being the southern kingdom, those who knew they were Israelites. All right, and the Greek, all right, to those, go to the book of First Maccabees. All right. Learn about, go to Maccabees, go to chapter 1, read the whole first chapter, all right? And it'll really start, giving you indication of the secular history, how during the Hellenistic period, that Alexander the Great, forwarded the affliction of the Israelites as his father has started, all right? Here it is in Alexander's kingdom. At that time, you were still allowed to call yourself an Israelite, but after Alexander died, the kings that came after him, all right, and who was a big one? Nebuchadnezzar. Was it Nebuchadnezzar or Herod?
Was it Herod?
Herod was during
Yahushua. So it was Antiochus, right? The water.
Epiphanes.
Right. So
it made them go into their the heathens' philosophies, switching them to
right. Everybody who was found, keeping the law, was put to death.
Right, and that was Antiochus, but Alexander's dad, all right, he started the process. All right, he started the process, and then Alexander came and said, "Oh no, just be tributary states." All right, we'll still, because Alexander, had a certain amount of respect for the Israelites, even though that they were conquered by Alexander. All right, but through the understanding, this devil understood that they can't serve their God. All right, Antiochus knew. He found out. You can't let them serve their God. You can't do that. All right, because we'll be subdued under their foot if they do the right thing unto their Lord. All right, so we have to cut them off. We have to cut them off from who they are and whose they are.
They give you that
We have-
Gentile mind state.
Right, we have to give them that Stockholm syndrome, that Gentile mind state. All right, the scripture says this devil is wiser than Daniel. All right. So once he found out that, what did he do? He did everything to continue to make you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds, break the law. Knowingly and unknowingly.
Turning bad upside.
Turning the things upside down. Yep. I got 2 more and then I'm done. All right. This is going to be the book of Romans, chapter 11. In verse 25, and it reads, For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits. All right, that blindness is part of happiness in Israel, until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in. It's like that to the fullness of the Gentiles become in.
Yeah, it might say be come in.
Right. I got tongue twisted for a second.
It looks like it's one word, but it looks like it's separated.
Right. So that this mystery is revealed. All right. It said that the mystery of the Gentiles be come in. All right. And continue on. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. All right? It is this ungodliness we have to get out of that Gentile mind state.
Yeah.
All right? That Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is bringing us up out of.
Yeah.
All right? It's the only way.
It's a great purge.
Right? It's the great purge.
Well, what it say in Ezekiel, that dross and can be refined.
God.
All right, 2/3 of Israel is as of impurities in metal.
Yep. Right, and as the brother had read earlier, they made these mysteries known unto you from times past. All right, that we shall know these mysteries now, so we can what? Rightly divide the word of truth. Okay? Understanding what it is to be a man or a woman or a child of the nation of Israel and what is required. The mindset that is required to be of the nation of Israel is a kingdom mindset. All right? Even for the women of the nation of Israel. All right? It's still a kingdom mindset. It is to be subject unto your husband. It is to know that, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua knows the best way and has led you in the best way and gave you the best man and made you the best woman. That there is no other, all right, that comes before your nation. It is Yahweh, then Yahushua, the 12, the 144,000 elect men and the multitude of the 1/3, all right, and then the rest of Israel. But anybody outside of your nation is what? Beneath you. All right, and this is the mind state that you must be in. This is the mind state that all of Israel must return to.
It's a divine righteous mindset.
Right, but 2/3 won't adhere to it.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care for it.
That's why Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to purge that threshing floor. All right, the wheat and the tares. All right, the holy and the profane. The vessel to honor and dishonor. All right? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua does this all. All right? Y'all brothers got anything?
That was it up.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Went a little bit longer than expected, but hey, through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is edifying. We want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bias Shadabadat, the house of David. To the next time, it's men of valor saying, Shalom, Wad Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.
Shalom.